Welcome back, guys. This is Social Squid, and we are now fighting the third boss. And there's a reason why I told you to keep the windmill, is because the windmill is absolutely perfect. You want to shoot out three at the same time, and it's like not even before they hit you for the first time, I can knock them down more than halfway, which is pretty nice. So they each have half of the enemy health. Per dragon. So yeah, that was pretty easy, I guess. I didn't even get hit. But I've played through that dragon a bunch of times, so I'm drinking Keystone Light right now, and we're up to stage for the fourth area. It's like I cut myself off. I'm like, Phil, are you interrupting? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, last night I had a couple beers. Well, I bought beer, and then my girlfriend and her friend decided just not to drink, so I ended up just getting drunk by myself. I was like, hey, you know what? This stuff is not going to waste. Because you just don't do that where I'm from. And you know what? I'm pretty sure someone's going to be like, yeah, but in my hometown, we drink, so much. But, I don't know. Everywhere is different, so, because in North Idaho is all about Keystone Ice and Keystone Light. Ow, dude. Oh yeah, new enemies is flying, or those guys that'll drape down and try to kill you. I think they're new. I think this is the first place you see them. The boss that's coming up, you're going to want to use this weapon right here. Psych, you don't actually use that. It's either the axe or the knife. And like I said before, I usually try to figure out how to kill all the bosses without any sub-weapons. And right there is a piece of meat. Let's get that. I want some pork chops. Yeah, see, I don't get the timer. Like, do they expect you to just, like, stall? Okay, so this is like the skeleton boss, and what you want to do, hit him once, try to hit up, and until he tries to lick you. And when he jumps above you right there, you're pretty much invincible. Just keep hitting up, and he's dead. And the next part, this is such a pain in the ass. Okay, so your vampire killer whip. So on this part you can't get hit by the spikes, but in the next part, like, because I've died in this area like numerous times before, your whip actually extends long enough for you to touch the spikes and you will die. So when you just died, you don't have the upgraded whip, so you're not able to touch the spikes using that thing. So these Medusas just go from left to right, and it's completely at random. Most of them can come from the left, and most of them can come from the right, but it doesn't really make a difference. You just want to stand in one area and just bat them left and right. So there's a platform that's coming up, and that's just gonna start going from the left. And I don't even start doing anything until like when it comes close, like right now. But you gotta make sure not to extend it all the way down. Just like so. We're at 4-3 now. And this level, when I first saw this level, it just tripped me out. I was pretty young when I saw this. And yeah, I was just talking to my girlfriend about this, because this game was so far advanced for its time. Like, not only is it like the prettiest game for Super Nintendo, but it came out at such an early time. So it just like doesn't make any sense how, like, Xbox 360 and PS3 games, they like, I'll get these really like mediocre launch titles, and like Super Nintendo gets like ActRaiser and like Super Mario World and Castlevania 4. I mean, these aren't like launch title games, but those were early titles for Super Nintendo, and they were like, and they still Oh my god, are you kidding me? I can't even jump up. Oh my god. I'm sorry, viewers, for who's watching me. I mean, mother fricker. Okay. Completely lost. Oh yeah, okay, we're talking about like launch title games. Like you just don't see those kind anymore. Like 360. Like, what was it, like Heavy Sword or something like that? It's like a hack and slasher for PS3. That was a horrible game. Like, they're basically testing games, just like the Nintendo 3DS that just came out, like Super Monkey Ball. Like, really? That game sucks. I played it at GameStop and it was like such a disappointment. I'm like, okay, they have like a Mario Kart clone, they have a Super Smash Bros. Clone, and then they have the regular Monkey Ball, which is like obviously super easy. So, I don't know, I just think that gaming companies are getting really lazy. Instead of actually focusing on like really good games that they should be making, they just pump out these mediocre games. That's why like Super Nintendo games are like, I think, by far the best. And on the right, on this side, like there's nothing there. It'll just bring you right back and you're gonna have to go right back on these ledges, which they remind me a lot of Super Mario Bros. On the castle levels. So I left my friends, or I left my DS in my friend's car when I was going grocery shopping, as I mentioned before. And he called me up and he's like, "Hey dude, I just got a DS with like a bunch of games on it on my R4." And I was like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hey, shit, come over and I want to download them on my hard drive." And he's like, "You don't get it, do you?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "You left your DS in my car." I was like, "Oh." Well, that's great. Not even why I'm telling you guys that, but you know what? I don't care. Oh, what the hell? And it still hit me. And here is the boss. She's actually kind of hard because I don't really have a good strategy on him. I just spam my spec and hit him with my whip. There you go. Okay. Die! Okay, he's dead. I think this is a really obnoxious ending for that boss. He just gets louder and louder. It's not bad. I had 92 mana the whole time, so I like used 8 mana throughout the whole level. And we are now starting on the 5th area. Woohoo, we've made it so far to the 5th area. And it's only been 3 videos, but hey, thank you a bunch for watching. If you like my videos, subscribe, favorite. Thanks for watching.